Alright everybody, here's part 2 of our camping, rehydrating all our freeze-dried food. So we're going to be getting ready for lunch here soon. So this is tuna that Kim canned last summer. This was fresh tuna. We canned it in jars. So we decided to try it. So we took it out of the jar, rinsed it, put it in the freeze dryer, and oh, it definitely smells like tuna, and it's very light and crumbly. So we're going to do this for tuna sandwiches. So we're going to rehydrate it with some Miracle Whip. We don't do mayonnaise. So not quite sure how much of this to use. So we will find out here. So it will absorb the moisture out of the Miracle Whip. We might have to add a little bit of water. Because the Miracle Whip itself doesn't have a lot of moisture compared to just regular tap water or bottled water. So we'll just add a little bit. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Alright, so we're going to just cover this and put it in the little fridge for about 15-20 minutes. Try it, see if it's reconstituted real good. If not, we'll add just a tiny bit more water or a little more Miracle Whip. So here it is. It's been sitting for about 15 minutes in the refrigerator. We did add water to it. I think the next time we'll do the water first and get the tuna to where we want it, and then add the Miracle Whip. And on our next experiment with this, we're going to do the tuna with the Miracle Whip and then freeze dry it and see how that turns out. You can't use mayonnaise because mayonnaise has too much oil and fat. Do not freeze dry at all. So I'm going to taste this. That's tuna salad. Just, it's awesome. So, all right. So that's our experiment with our canned tuna. You could use regular canned tuna. Just make sure you get it with water, not oil, and rinse it off a little bit and dry it, and then go ahead and freeze dry it. All right. Stay tuned for the next one. Okay, so we've got 2 more dinners that we need to do that we did not get a chance to do while we were camping, so we're going to do these at home. So this is a chicken rice dish. It's a pre-packaged rice, and then this is Kim's canned chicken that we did last year. So I'm going to just add a little boiling water. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Sit and absorb.
So we're going to go ahead and just cover this up with a little saran wrap. We'll let it sit for about 5 minutes or so and check it and see if we need to add any more water to it. And we will get back to you. Alright, so we did add a little more water. Let it sit about 5 minutes. And it looks pretty good. Let's see how it tastes. Tastes like packaged chicken and rice. So we're gonna go ahead and have this for dinner tonight. Next we'll be doing beef stew. Hey everybody, so in the meantime we tried some Dutch Brothers coffee. These are 2 large hot caramelizers that we got. We freeze dried them. We just poured the coffee in our freeze drying trays, put them in the freezer, and then we put them in our freeze dryer. So this is 2 large caramelizers from Dutch Brothers. So 2 cups is 32 ounces. After it's freeze dried, it weighs 8.9 ounces. So it's going to take approximately 23 ounces of water to reconstitute this. And we have the O2 sensor in here. I'll dig it out. But there's the O2 sensor. Now you might wonder, why would we want to freeze dry coffee like this? Well, if you're up in the mountains, you're hiking, you're fishing, or somewhere where you're nowhere around, any kind of coffee shop and you want a coffee, hey, here it goes. So we need 23 ounces. We're going to use boiling water. I'm going to go just under. Alright, that's about 23. Going to add that to the dry coffee. Alright, it looks like it's done, but we're going to let it set for a minute or 2 just in case, because there's a few little hard pieces. It's probably better to powderize it even more, like run it through a food processor and turn it into a real good powder. So, alright, we'll let this sit for a minute and then we'll give it a taste test. Alright, so we let it set for about 5 minutes, let it cool down a little bit. Yeah. Oh, nice mess. Okay, so here's the taste test. Tastes like Dutch Brothers hot caramelizer coffee. I don't think you can get any better than that.
That's good.
So if you're up on top of a mountain, out fishing out in the woods, camping, whatever, just heat up some water. If you'd like iced coffee, just add cold water. Just let it sit a little bit longer. I think this is a winner. All right, take care. Okay, so here's the last one we're going to be doing for this video. This is Dinty Moore beef stew out of a can. Not our favorite, but we had it, so we went ahead and tried it. You see the carrots. Everything in here is nice and dry and crumbly. So we're going to go ahead and add some boiling water. Wow, it smells like beef stew. Okay, we're going to let this sit for about 5 minutes so we can see if it's going to need any more water, but I think everything reconstituted almost immediately. So, alright, we'll be back in a sec. Alright, well here it is. It's been sitting for a few minutes, and we did try a potato, and it is definitely reconstituted. So, next time we'll try it with our own beef stew. Let's take a taste test. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. So this is our series on what we've freeze-dried lately. If you would like us to try something and freeze-dry it for you so we can test it and see how it works, just leave a request down in the comments below and we will definitely do it. Please like the video and share it with your friends. I'm sure somebody'd be interested in freeze-drying. And subscribe if you're not a subscriber. So we shall be doing more in the future, and we would really like to try experimenting with anything you can come up with. All right? You guys take it easy and stay safe. Okay, so this is just a quick recap of all our freeze-dried food that we just did. For the cheesecake, it would be better to do plain cheesecake because the fruit in it just got too hard. And cut the crust off before freeze drying because the crust was hard as a rock. The yogurt, it would be better to powderize it. It would make a lot creamier yogurt. The tuna salad, we should have rehydrated it with water first and then add the Miracle Whip. But it did come out good. We're going to try to make regular tuna salad with pickle relish and Miracle Whip and everything, and then freeze dry that and see how it works. Baked beans were great, but without the hot dogs next time. And we did cheese, just some plain cheese. Need to get a really strong flavored cheese because you just seem to lose a lot of the flavor in it. So like a real sharp cheddar would be great. We tried Pop-Tarts. The filling was too hard on the Pop-Tarts. The scrambled eggs were good, but they were slightly spongy. So next time we're going to put hash browns and more cheese and stuff in it, and it should make it a lot better. Our favorite meals were the baked beans and the chicken noodle soup. That chicken noodle soup was awesome. Our favorite snacks were the tuna salad and the pizza crackers. Favorite desserts were ice cream, and that's what I'm videotaping right now, or Neapolitan ice cream I did, not the sandwiches. And the yogurt, either eat those dry or reconstituted creamy. It was really good. And our favorite candy so far is the taffy. And for me, it was the Skittles, and for Kim, it was the little marshmallow treats. So, and then the Spam. The Spam was really good dry. We tried to reconstitute it. It didn't do too well, but it was really good. So, that's our rundown of everything we did. So, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next time.